here. Now, if you think that Santa's mailbag is full, you haven't seen anything till you've seen my mailbag. Whoa! Everybody's got a holiday wish. And the best part of all is that I get to play Santa, and today I can make wishes come true. I think this is going to be a show, I don't think you've ever seen a show like this. We have some very unusual secret surprises that are spectacular. For example, I am going to give away a trip. Don't tell anyone. A new car, diamonds. Now, I have to tell you that some of these stories are very emotional. So Santa, you may want to have some Kleenex, okay? Let me tell you about some of the stories. Do you see these children waiting in our green room? They're with their mother. Their mother is dying from a terminal illness. Unfortunately, this is probably the very last Christmas that they will spend together. She has a holiday wish that I will grant beyond her wildest dreams. And take a look at Vic, sitting in our green room. This man is a hero. He has helped thousands of people across the country. So now it's our turn to surprise this true life angel with the biggest holiday wish of his life. This program. I would love it if you'd stay with us this program. Let's get started. This is Elizabeth, and Elizabeth, if I'm wrong, you just correct me. She's been on a crusade for 12 years?
Almost 12 years.
To find some special loved ones who are missing from her life. Before we find out who they are, how did this story begin, Elizabeth?
I was about 15 months old when my parents divorced, and I had lived with my mom. She raised me as a single mom. Things didn't work out well between us, and I never knew my dad. And it's really hard because when I sit and I look at the way things turned out, I was sent into foster care, and I went through several foster homes. And when I ended up in the one foster home, which is the people that I'm looking for now, I was a part of their family. They treated me as if I were their own. They had 2 daughters. They had a daughter named Lisa who was 5, and they had a daughter named Amy, and she was almost 1.
They sound like wonderful people.
They were unbelievable.
Why did you have to leave them? Couldn't they adopt you or something?
We talked about adoption, and we talked about how if I were to be a part of their family, everything would be complete. And they bought a house, and I went to live with them at the house, and I was supposed to live there. And my mom came down to South Carolina, which is where I was in the foster home, and she got custody of me.
All right, look in this camera and say, if anyone knows, try, make a plea, and we'll see.
If anybody knows who David and Nancy Wick are, they have 2 beautiful daughters. They were expecting another baby. I don't know if that happened or if they had a little boy or a girl, but if anybody out there knows who they are or where they are, I'm desperately trying to find them. I have 3 beautiful babies, and I want to find them so badly.
You know, it's wonderful to have at least somebody in your life that made it all right, so that you don't think that everybody is terrible.
You know, Sally, it's not the quantity of time that you spend with somebody that makes it all worth it. It's the quality that they give you.
I want to, Elizabeth, I want to thank you for joining us today, and I want to tell you that if anyone knows where the Wick family is, would you please contact our show. Now, as we go to a break, you know, Elizabeth is so attractive. Would you know what a tease is when I go to a break? Mm-hmm. Read the tease for this next segment, okay? Go ahead.
Stay with us, because coming up right now, I'd like to welcome the entire Wick family to say hello to Nancy.
I think she read that tease very well.
Oh my gosh.
Do you forgive me?
No.
Can't win them all.
Yes, I do.
Right?
Yes.
I want this to be a Christmas that you will not forget. So we're going to give you some time together in the Big Apple. In New York, we are going to send everybody to a night on Broadway.
Oh.
And we thought about it, and we thought you might like tickets to the Tony Award-winning musical Rodgers and Hammerstein, The King and I. And right now that's starring Lou Diamond and Phillips and Donna Murphy. And you just can't go to the theater, so we are going to send you to the most popular spot, Sardi's Restaurant, where you're going to watch all the celebrities and enjoy one another. Congratulations. We'll be right back. Coming up next, this single mom may be celebrating her last Christmas with her 2 children. You see, she has a terminal illness, and her prognosis is not very good. She doesn't know it yet, but we're going to grant her a holiday wish that promises to make this Christmas her most spectacular ever. I'm glad you're here to share this day with me. It's a good day for me because I can grant holiday wishes. And sometimes I'm even able to change somebody's life for the better by giving them a Christmas that they won't soon forget. Please say hello to Ramona. And Ramona has 2 children, 13-year-old Ashley and 11-year-old Corey. Hi, guys. Hi. Ramona is hoping to make the most of this Christmas because she has told us that it might be her last Christmas that she spends with her children. And I know this is extremely hard for you to talk about, but the children are very adult, aren't they?
Yes.
And they know what this is about, do they not? Can you share your story?
Well, I'm a single mother, have been ever since they've been babies, and I became very ill a little over a year ago. And being in and out of doctors, I found out my illness was terminal. And so I just want to make a very special Christmas for my kids.
I know how hard this is. Tell me about a holiday wish.
Well, I want to do something for them, with them, that they can always remember. And I would like to take them to see the ocean.
Where do you live?
Missouri.
Oh,
So
no.
we've never traveled.
Pod to ocean
No.
in Missouri. Have you ever seen the ocean? No. Why the ocean?
Well, because they love water, and they often...
As only people in Missouri can live.
They love water. They're like little fish when they swim, and they've just always wanted to know what an ocean looks like.
You're not only going to see an ocean, you're going to see an ocean today. Before the sun sets on this day, you will have seen an ocean. Now, the way we're going to do that is we have a limo waiting in front of the studio right now, and you are going to go to a very wonderful place. It's called Gurney's Inn. And this is at the end of Long Island, right? The people in New York know this. And you'll stand there on the, it'll be cold. You'll stand there on the beach and you will see the Atlantic Ocean. So, after you have feasted your eyeballs on the Atlantic Ocean, on Christmas Day, you will be swimming in the Pacific Ocean under some very nice, sunny, warm skies in a place called Cancun, Mexico. There are some very nice people at a place called Apple Vacations, and they take people to Cancun, and when you're there, you're at a heck of a hotel, the Hyatt Regency Cancun. And here's Chuck to tell you about it.
You'll be taking a fabulous 5-day, 4-night trip to Cancun, Mexico, courtesy of Apple Vacations and the Hyatt Regency Cancun. Apple Vacations has been in business for nearly 30 years. Delivering great prices and value coupled with unbeatable service and top destinations has made Apple Vacations America's favorite vacation company. We strive to make your vacation the best ever. For your next vacation, make it Mexico. Visit Puerto Vallarta, Cozumel, Cancun, Ixtapa, and more. See your travel agent and ask for an Apple vacation to a Hyatt resort. You'll be glad you did.
Corey, what did I say? I didn't want you to miss. You had to see the Atlantic Ocean by the time the sun sets? You have not got a lot of time. Right? Go, go. By the way, if you don't send me a postcard, I'm going to be very angry. I take back the vacation. Right, go. We would like you to meet Monica and this, who's Jonathan? Hello. Heather. Toby. And Gracie. Monica called our show and told us because she was in hiding, this was going to be a very poor Christmas. What are you going to do this Christmas?
I can't afford to buy toys.
Of course
You can't make up for years of toys that they've had, that now they have nothing. I can't afford a Christmas tree. I can't afford to get them the things that they want. Little things that wouldn't mean much to anybody else, but to a child, it means a lot.
Of course. I think Heather drew a beautiful. Heather, you're very good. You know that?
It was her idea. I told her, she asked me what we was going to do for a tree, and I said, I don't know. She said, well, I'll draw a tree. I'll put it on the wall.
You see, if you draw the tree and put it on the wall, that's, you know, a drawing is like a real thing, isn't it? Very nice. Things, as you know, are very difficult for Monica and the children. Would anybody here on the stage like a holiday wish?
What would you want for Christmas?
What would you want, darling?
Well, he's been...
No, she's asking you, what would you like to have for Christmas?
A bicycle?
Yeah.
Oh, boy. Oh, my goodness. Oh! Would you like a real tree?
Christmas tree.
Then we could put your picture on the picture of the real tree. I think that in addition to having the picture, I will have to call the elves. Shall I do that? Elves! Elves! Let me tell you what that is. That's that tree, as well as this whole set. It comes from our friends at Treasure Island, and they help us out. Now you can put your picture on the. That's a pretty nice tree, isn't it? Now what else was I supposed to? Elves. Elves. These gifts are brand new specialized bicycles from the Tonga Bike Shop, which, by the way, is where I bought, and the word is bought, my own bike. The tricycle, where's the little tricycle? This. I don't know how many of you have ever seen the Zittimer toy store here in Manhattan, but it's new. She's going to go right off of the set. But they donated that. Merry Christmas and good luck. This man has been called a living angel for offering comfort and support to thousands of families who are suffering daily after coming back from the Gulf War. His efforts have unfortunately left him penniless. This year he told his wife he couldn't afford a Christmas. Well, yes, Vic, there is a Santa Claus, and you're going to have the biggest one of your life with all the trimmings, including one very special gift you'll never forget. You don't want to miss this. We're granting some kind of special Christmas wishes. And this is Gina. And Gina has a very special wish.
Yes, I do.
And what's interesting is it's not for Gina, but for someone whom she considers a true life angel. And I think there's something special in somebody who says, I want to do something for someone else. Before we find out who the angel is, you have a kind of a heart-wrenching story.
Yeah, I do.
Which put you in touch with the angel.
Mm-hmm.
Can you tell me about that?
My husband served in the Gulf War, and he came home sick. And I've spent the last 5 years working with veterans and for veterans. We're trying to find out what's wrong with the sick Gulf War veterans.
Okay. I know you were at your wit's end, and you were out trying to find help for your husband, and then something kind of interesting happened. What did you do?
I was on an online service, and I was putting posts up saying, has anybody else had any problems with this? And I got one message that said, call me, and it had an 800 number on it. And I thought, you know, there's all sorts of nuts out there. Do I call? Don't I call? And I picked up the phone and I called, and that's when I met my angel.
Well, because he is trying to help people, his phone bill reached $13,000. And he, at one point, turned in his own pension, is that right? Mm-hmm. Or was it his pension?
He gets money, I believe it's pension. I couldn't swear to that.
And he turned it in to use the money to help other people, yes, thereby risking his own future. So it's pretty bad for him now. He spends all of his time giving things away. This Christmas he had bologna sandwiches for dinner.
No, that was last Thanksgiving.
Last Thanksgiving. Mm-hmm. Sorry, he had bologna sandwiches for dinner.
No, he would have. But a couple of my girlfriends and I got together.
Oh, I am so glad. I heard that he was going to have the bologna.
He was going to. I called him and I said, you know, gee, what are you going to do? And he, you know, you're going to have turkey? You ready to stuff the bird? And he told me, you know, it wasn't there. They didn't have it. So we got together and we made sure that he had something else.
You told us that he should come and talk about the Gulf War syndrome.
Right.
Okay. So he doesn't know there's a holiday show going on, and we have a special present for him. First, I think you should, like, disappear or hide behind the tree or something, if that's all right. And I'll bring him out. Very nice to meet you. Sit down here. We are very glad to have you with us.
Thank you.
I understand you are a Vietnam War veteran.
That's correct, yeah.
Spent a lot of time in the military?
Basically just about all my life.
All your life. I hear that you spend a lot of time helping other veterans. How did that happen?
Well, actually my son is a veteran.
Mm-hmm.
And I started helping the other veterans due to a promise that I made when my son went to the Gulf War.
Vic, there are a lot of people who would like to thank you, and there's one person who you helped who couldn't thank you enough. And would you like to meet her?
Yeah.
She'd like to give you a special holiday thank you. Special holiday thank you. Come on out. I just love you. I got the one. You did it.
About that.
Vic, do you know what kind of an impact you've had on her life?
I know what kind of an impact she's had on mine.
Gina, tell him what he's meant to you.
You have taken me through some of the toughest things that I have had to go through. And you made sure that I made it. And you've done it for so many people. And I think it's time for Vic to get. I think it's time for people to know how special you are.
And if we can do that, if we can tell, as we are doing now, the whole world how special you are, I think that we'll have served our purpose. She says that finances are kind of tight. So I understand they came in with a Thanksgiving dinner. Now my question is, what are we going to do about Christmas dinner?
Whatever happens that day, we take one day at a time.
Okay.
Whatever we have, we share.
Let me snap my fingers and see what happens. Absolutely nothing. It's a... Hi there! Christmas dinner. Well, the truth is, I'm going to eat all of that, but because it would get a little stale. But these are nice people from Boston Market, aren't you? And you're going to make sure that on Christmas he has the same thing that you've got there so that he can have a Christmas dinner and all the trimmings, the ham and the turkey and all of that. It's really delicious. Thank you very much. I think that's great. You know, holiday wishes don't stop there. You are very giving, and I think it's its own reward, isn't it?
It is.
When you give, you get back a lot. This Christmas, I am going to turn the tables and do something very special that I hope will help cheer you up. This is the 1997 Motor Trend Car of the Year award. And what they did was they gave this nice award to the Chevrolet Malibu. And what is happening is, as we're speaking, they have Malibus being delivered to Chevrolet dealers all across the nation. Come on, take this back. Come follow me. Come on. You and I, let's go.
This is yours.
It's yours and everything. First a hug. First a hug. Enjoy the car, you deserve it. In there. We'll be right back. Coming up next, this woman's only holiday wish is to have a child of her own to celebrate Christmas. Doctors have told her that this will never happen. We're going to learn to never say never, so coming up next, we'll introduce her to 3 children she might be able to call her own.
You are the Fox. Get off my stage.
Say hello to Tom and Kathy and this beautiful 2-year-old young lady named Kelsey, their daughter. They have a special holiday wish. They would like to thank the officer who saved their daughter's life. Officer Glenn is waiting in our green room. He has no idea he's about to be thanked. He thinks he's here to talk about 911 rescues. Kathy, tell me how this all began.
Well, it started as a regular day.
I was called home from work early because Kelsey had a fever and she was starting to throw up. No big deal, can handle it, third child. She was taking a rest and I went into her room and found her twitching all over. And her face was blank, her eyes were blank. And I was frightened and I grabbed her out of the crib and 911 was called. I heard the sirens coming and I ran outside and I just was so thankful to see the officers that were there. And I handed her over to them and she went completely limp. And never will I ever forget in my life, the image of my daughter's lifeless body on the ground. And she was just not responsive at all. And at that point, I just completely lost it. And the rest becomes a blur. I remember seeing Tom come up, and that's about all I remember.
Officer Glenn was the first person on the scene, and very much to his credit, he's a police officer and he's a paramedic. And he saved the baby's life. In fact, Kathy wears an angel that she has named after him. Now we're going to send Tom, Kathy, and the baby backstage, and we're going to bring Officer Glenn out. And you keep our secret because he's going to talk about 911 rescues. There's a show idea. And see what's going to happen. Thank you for joining us today. We're going to talk about 911 rescues. Before we get to that, you have actually made an emergency rescue or two in your life, have you not?
A few.
Yeah. I have something backstage which may need your attention, if that's all right with you. This is important. Can I have somebody who needs some attention from 911 emergency, if you don't mind, before we do this? Yeah. Come on out. My guess is by the way you held that child that you're a father too, right? Kathy, tell him what's happening.
Glenn, there is really no way that I can really thank you for saving my daughter's life. And this is one small way that we possibly can. And I had a holiday wish, which was to thank you for the life of my daughter.
I want people to know that Officer Glenn is an angel. In the same week, he saved 2-year-old Kelsey. He saved a 15-year-old girl who went into cardiac arrest. 2 in 1 week. So, in order to reward Officer Glenn for heroic efforts, we think he should take time off to relax. So we are sending you and your family to Florida, where you're going to be staying at Florida's most famous and luxurious Fontainebleau Hotel. There it is. Ain't it something, guy? Out of nowhere. Now we're going to go to a different story. Say hello to Karen. Karen has been going through a very difficult time, which probably becomes worse during the holidays, I think. Karen, tell us what's going on.
I've always wanted to have children in my life.
Married?
Yes, I am.
For how
long?
long?
A wonderful man. I've been married for 4 years. Okay. I know I'll never be able to conceive a child, and I'd like to give a boy.
You've had a hysterectomy?
Yes, I had a hysterectomy. And I would like to give a holiday wish to a boy or girl to come and live with me.
Wait, what kind of child?
I don't care what kind of child it is. It can be
an older child,
a baby,
a younger child,
anything.
Any race child?
Any race child.
Any, just a child. Have you tried on your own to adopt the child?
We have tried. We've gone to several agencies. Of course, there's such a long waiting period, and I just, you know, our hands are just tied.
Well, you know
just
something.
A process.
We know a wonderful agency in New York. You're not in New York, are you?
No.
Okay, but maybe we can make that happen. Have you ever heard of Catholic Charities?
Yes, I have.
Okay. They have a lot of loving children who want to be adopted and be part of a family this Christmas. And the reason I'm doing this is I want you all to know, in case anybody wants to help, that it's extremely important to help Catholic Charities. I want to show you some of the faces and meet some of the beautiful children who would like to have a family to call their own. Perhaps one of them will be right for you or for you. And if there are any of you out there who are longing for a child, we can put them in touch with this wonderful organization, help make that wish come true. Please take a look at this.
My name is Christian. I'm 9 years old. I always want to have a dad to celebrate Christmas. I go jump in the snow, get a present, and open it. My name is Natasha. I'm 5 years old. I want some mommy and daddy. What's the Christmas?
My name is Miguel. I'm 10 years old. I want a daddy to teach me to play basketball and brothers to play with me. I want a mommy to cook chicken, rice, and beans.
Chicken, rice, and beans gonna be a tough order. You know, I think I might be the only one who knows how to make arroz con gandules. Take a break. Many of you may remember former guest 13-year-old Samantha. She came on the show with her mom when she was being teased at school because of her looks and because she was homeless. Take a look at this. You say that being homeless was painful and embarrassing. Tell me why.
It was embarrassing because every day I would go to school and look at kids and go, oh, they have a big house and probably 2 cars in their garage. Well, I just had a hotel room and no car.
Right.
And that was really upsetting to think that.
In other words, you don't have a lot of material possessions.
We had to sell some of it so we can make the rent.
Joining us again is Samantha, along with her younger sister, Susan. Very nice to see you, Susan. And what we think is a great mommy, Annie. How are you guys?
Hi.
Everyone said, Mommy. Yes, that's her. That's the mommy. What has happened since you appeared on our show last?
Well, Sally, things have gotten somewhat better. We have a new house.
Really?
We have a house.
So somebody's not homeless anymore. Now you got debts and things. And how have you been?
Oh, I've been just fine.
Are things a little better in school?
A lot better.
Good. I understand there was something which was bothering you. Is that true?
Yes. Last summer, we were in a really tight financial spot, and my mom had no choice but to sell her rings so that she could buy food.
So what's going on, guys?
Well, Mom, you're a really good mother, and you've done a lot of things for us.
You're the best mom in the whole world.
You've gone without just so we could have, and we think you would deserve this.
Oh. Annie, if you're saying to yourself, like I might do, I wonder if this is real, the answer is very. That's a gold ring with real diamonds. Our good friends at Fortunoff's were so touched by your story that they donated. It's 14 karat and has 10 diamonds. And please don't hawk it. Please use it in good health. That's not all. Susan, come on.
Mom, remember when you had to sell your dress to make Steven's costume?
She had to do what with her dress?
The Sally show. And we got you another dress.
Be right back.
You are the Five. Get off my stage.
I would like you to meet my friend. You know, this is kind of a Christmas show as a family show. This man's name is Ralph Cowan, and let me tell you a bit about him. He is a very famous, very fabulous painter who has painted portraits of just about everybody you can think of, such as?
All the way from Elvis to the Pope.
I am very glad to see you, but I must tell you something that I have absolutely no idea why you're here.
Oh,
I mean, I'll
okay.
talk to you anytime.
All right, first of
what
all,
the
I
heck?
just got, we saw each other last time at the Kentucky Derby party that
right.
Anita Madden gave, and she sent her love from Lexington, Kentucky, and she wanted, that is our Christmas wish that we could present the painting of the drawing that I did of you that you won on the raffle.
Oh, you have to
So
understand.
I
Oh,
have
yes.
the drawing.
Only time
Okay.
in my life I bought one of these raffle tickets. Only time in my life I ever won anything. I could not believe it. I mean, I thought it was just one of those things. It was a charity raffle, right?
Yes,
for
the Bluegrass Boys Ranch.
Bluegrass
Grass
Boys
Boys
Ranch. You
Ranch.
can't even say it. So I buy this ticket and win the raffle. And the what I won is for him to do a picture of me, a drawing of me.
Right.
Is that correct?
Yes.
And your Christmas wish was to give me the drawing on the show?
In front of all the people in America
Why
that
not?
love her and
Why
in front of her fans, right?
Why not?
And y'all will be... And you'll be the first to see it, right here? Okay, all right.
Holy mackerel, I thought it was a drawing.
Oh, wow, it is. It's a
I thought it was
drawing.
like yay big. I have never seen this, guys.
Okay, now if you... Oh, yeah, haven't you seen it this way? All of so everybody can see it.
I can't believe that. Wow. And it has my special necklace. Hello. Nice to see you again. I love it.
Oh, great.
Isn't it
great,
good?
Great.
We'll be right back. Ralph Cowan.
Thank you.
Now, I'm not going to tell Carl. I'm going to give him this as a Christmas gift. Isn't that great?
And here they are, the real stars of our show.
The people that bring you all those great Sally shows every day. Take it away.
We're the Sally Biker Band. Take a ride with us into the new year with some great shows.
Merry holidays and happy 1997.
Hi, Santa's available to do the show? I don't think we can afford to bring him from the North Pole.
Have the ranger bring him.
Good idea! Wait, there he is!
One more calling. God bless us, everyone.
And happy holidays. Let's get back to work.
Deck the halls with boughs of holly. Ba la 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly. Ba la 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 la. Never gay barrel. Ba la 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 la.
Merry Christmas to all my family. Happy New Year.
Good health to you in 97.
Merry Christmas, Eric Jr. Happy Kwanzaa.
Happy New Year.
Ho, ho, ho.
Deck the halls with boughs of holly.
La 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 la.
Merry
Happy
Christmas,
New Year.
everybody.
Merry Christmas. Happy holidays.
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to all.
Dieses Beginn.
Y Feliz Navidad.
Sing the ancient Yuletide carol. La 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 la.
Before we say goodbye, I would like to invite all of our children who visit us today to look under that tree. Turn around and look under the tree, because Santa has left something for each and every one of you, and it's because of this nice man at the Zittimer Toy Store, which is right here in New York City. Just look for your name.